don't know, my name is Jasmine. I am the owner of Blessings in Disguise Counseling and Coaching, also the head writer of Blessings in Disguise, the blog. I am so excited to be going on this new journey with you all. For so long, I have stayed within the guidelines of just writing out my thoughts and sharing them on my website, but um, God has given me a new avenue, and He has moved some fear and some doubt out of my life and allowed me to finally be comfortable enough to get in front of the camera and really share my story. So, without further ado, I don't like holding people too long. Let's jump into it. So, many of us go through life and we question God, what am I here for? What is my purpose? What did you create me for? And so when we begin to ask those questions, we really kind of seek a clear cut answer. When I first started asking the question, I thought God was going to say, Jasmine, you were created for this and you were going to do this. And what I really found was that I began to go through some life things, some things that I never expected that I would go through. Depression became a part of my life. I had a miscarriage. I got engaged and ended up calling that off. And I really was like, God, what is all of this meant for? Because I didn't sign up for all of this. And really, He was telling me, like, when you ask that question, God, what am I created for? I had to test you. I had to take you through some things to bring out of you the negative things that were in you, put into you some positive things, and really make you, mold you, and shape you for what you were created to do. I would not be able to sit before you and impact the lives of young women without having gone through the things that I've gone through. Miscarriage was a part of that. That was really where I started to question what it was that God had. What am I created for? What am I on this earth for? What am I meant to do? And for some of us, we were always just taught that, you're supposed to get up, you go to school for 12 years, you graduate with your high school diploma, and you either from there you go to work or you go to school to get a better job. But that's really what we were told that we were meant to do. And so I went through that. When I got to UT, University of Toledo, here in Toledo, Ohio, I just thought, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to get my degree, I'm going to be a guidance counselor, and that's it. I never really considered anything else. And when that didn't work out for me, I just found myself kind of grabbing at things, trying to grab a hold to something to feel like I was fulfilling my life. And what I found was it wasn't a career that was what I was meant to do, it was purpose. And so I began to really ask God, okay, God, what is my purpose? What am I here for? And it seemed like the minute that I asked Him that, I began to go through different things in my life. And so the question became, now, God, why me? And what I really learned through that was it shouldn't have been, God, why me? But God, what are you showing me through these things? Everything that I went through was prepared for me to go through so that I could learn my purpose and so I could walk that out. I'm a mental health practitioner. I'm a licensed independent social worker here in the state of Ohio. And so, for some, that's just a career. But for me, it's my purpose because I am meant to help other young women, other African American young women, really deal with their mental health issues so that they can pursue their purpose. Because a lot of times we get stopped by depression, we get stopped by anxiety, or other mental health things that go on. We go through traumatic events, which also impacts our mental health, and we feel like that stops us, that disqualifies us from the purpose that God has for our life. And so I'm here to tell you that all of those things come together to help you pursue your purpose and really do what God has called you to do. In 2013, I went through a miscarriage, and I really just thought that was the end of it. Like, okay, God, there's no way that you can use me after this. In 2014, after going through a very public relationship and having to call off that engagement and not knowing how to go forward from there, or even through that, hearing God tell me, okay, now you're going to share a little bit about you with the world. You're going to be able to use this in a way that's going to impact other people who have gone through failed relationships and didn't know how to come back after this. You're going to be the example for that. And it was really, really hard, especially when people try to tell you, you're just doing this for show, or, how can you help other people when, you have a failed relationship? But that was what it was meant to do, because in life we all go through things. And so I just wanted to stop by and really encourage you that everything that you are going through is working out for your good. You may not see it You may not understand it. You may just feel like, God, you have completely turned your back on me. But He has not. Everything that you're going through is preparing you for purpose. And so, you know, stop asking the question, God, why me? And say, look and see, what is this meant to teach me? What are you trying to show me? So that He can really help you understand what it is that you're going through and how it can help other people. You know, some people go through things and don't realize that what I'm going through wasn't just meant for me. It's what you're going through isn't just meant for you. You are meant to help somebody else. I can remember when I had my miscarriage, you know, I had two people at least come to me after that, like, you know, I'm going through that right now. How did you get through? I watched you and I don't know if I can be that strong. And it was really through that avenue that I was able to help and encourage and motivate them that this is for a purpose, this is for a reason, and you're not in a place of just complete loss. God is going to give you more in the time that is to come than what you've lost in this period of time. So many times we get stuck in our pain, we get stuck in the hurt that we can't move forward. And so I want to encourage you to let go of some of that hurt and some of that pain. Get with someone who can help you better understand what it is that you went through so that you can truly walk forward and pursue your purpose. So for those of you who need more help, want to just talk, you know, submit an email to me. I'll have my information in the comments, but feel free to shoot me an email, ask me a question. I'm more than welcome to answer those questions for you. I may even answer them on a future video, but today really starts what we're meant to do and being prepared for purpose. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick video. Feel free, like I said, to leave a comment below and let me know what's going on with you and how I can help you in any way. This is what I meant to help other women, especially young African American women, pursue their purpose in spite of all the pain and things that they've endured. We are strong Black women, but we don't have to be strong by ourselves. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.